Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at Kraken and mainly their listing for Kaspa coin. So we've been waiting for kind of more tier 1 exchanges, and Kraken is kind of classed as a tier 1 exchange at this point, and we've been waiting for more of them to start listing Kaspa coin. And obviously you can see kind of from the engagement on this that basically a lot of people were waiting for this. Across the whole Kaspa community, you can see it compared to their other posts. So we have around 1.2 million in engagement there, and the other ones are only getting, 10,000 or 120,000. So even 10 times less than what we're seeing from basically this post where they announced Kaspa coin. Hopefully this does also add, more validity to Kaspa coin with more tier 1 exchanges listing. The big ones we're obviously looking for are Binance and Coinbase, so hopefully in the coming future or in the bull run they list that, and that actually allows a lot more user base for Kaspa coin through trading. As you can see here, when Kaspa coin you asked a million times, November 19th at 2 p.m. UTC. So it's currently around 2:30 right now, and we're just going to be checking out kind of what the trading is looking like on Kaspa coin, on Kraken, and mainly compared to other exchanges as well if it's adding more liquidity. So this is another post that just came out then. It says, today is the day Kaspa currency is now available for trading on Kraken. Deposits and withdrawals are enabled. One thing that I want to mention, and we always see it in the Kaspa coin community, is a heavy cult following. So you can see a lot of people interacting with this post that we see here for their listing. Kaspa Silver, even some of the devs, Michael Sutton, and then Mr. Kaspa, Jim here. So this kind of goes to show that Kaspa has, at least in terms of the community, been very vocal about listings on exchanges, and it's kind of forcing the hand of exchanges to actually list, with Kraken being a massive exchange. So there we go, here it is, Kaspa is live now. So if we click here, this is actually just kind of like what it says about the listing available. We are thrilled to announce Kaspa is now available for trading on Kraken. So it's currently 2:30, so it's already started trading. You can trade USDG on Kraken. I don't actually know what that is because I don't use Kraken myself. But the asset pairs that you have, obviously we're in the UK so we can't even use GBP. But the asset pairs that they have is USD and Euro. So for all those people in the US that haven't really found a way to get Kaspa coin, this is going to be massive for those people, and is one of the main factors that goes into cryptocurrency price action is obviously new people joining into it. And one of the ways that new people can join into it is through exchanges, and there has been limited access to buy and sell Kaspa coin, or at least on and off ramp Kaspa coin, through exchanges in the US. And that's obviously the current biggest market for cryptocurrency, is all those US buyers and sellers. So it just goes over what Kaspa coin is. I'm assuming if you've watched this channel you kind of already know what Kaspa coin is, so we're not going to go through that. And then it says, will Kraken make more assets available? So they're never going to reveal any details until shortly before, but this could be, potentially in the future we see KRC20 tokens listing on Kraken and on other exchanges if it has a lot of liquidity and market cap trading through it. So here is the dashboard. You can kind of see everything that's going through. Here's the order book that we're seeing here, and here is the chart. Currently it did start trading at around 20 cents, but has dropped all the way down to 16.8. I assume a lot of people loaded their Kaspa coin up just to sell it, and that's kind of why we're seeing that massive dip off. There's also not a lot of liquidity, so you can see the difference between these two numbers is basically what they're buying and selling at, and it's a massive spread compared to other exchanges where it's less than 0.01% in spread, but this is quite a big spread for such a big exchange. Now the volume is at 5.24 million. Obviously a lot of people haven't kind of come online as of making this video. They just might be waking up in the US. Obviously we're in the UK, so it's coming out a little bit differently at a time where a lot of people would be online. But this volume has jumped from 4 million to 5 million within the past half an hour, and people are already preloaded some of their Kaspa coin on, so that's probably why we've seen that dip off there, and it's going to start trading at kind of what everyone else is trading at in terms of the price. You can see that a lot of people have already loaded in some liquidity here. So you can see at 17 cents, 18 cents, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, you can see a total, if we're looking there, so around 350,000 350,000, 336,000. Remember, this is in USD, not in Kaspa coin. 208,000, 134,000. So we've already got around, let's just say 2 million in the sell category, and I'd say probably another 2 million in the buy category. Obviously, they needed an initial amount of Kaspa coin to kind of get this trading going on, but subsequently, we haven't actually seen their address yet. I'm sure it'll come out very soon. If we go on top addresses, I don't expect them to have the top address currently, because that would be kind of insane to see that they had the top address. But even if you go on top 100, you don't see anything for Kraken yet. But it'd probably be something that receives a lot of Kaspa coin. I wouldn't think it would be this one, but it could possibly be this one. I don't know. We'll have to do some further research. There's the KuCoin wallet. Maybe it's this one. 2 million Kaspa coin transferred in. It could be a possibility. So you're basically looking for a massive amount of Kaspa coin transferred in the last 24 hours, basically, because they already have a lot of volume in there. So 5.27 million. It would allude to the fact that a lot of Kaspa coin is moving through one exact wallet. As I said, I'm sure it will come out very soon, and it will be tagged on CAS FYI. One thing I do want to mention, if we go back here to the dashboard, is that we've seen a massive amount of new addresses or active addresses in the past 7 days, and a massive amount of transaction count. Obviously, KLC20 is coming into effect a little bit more, but 322,000 compared to around 168,000 4 days ago is quite a jump in the transaction count. Over the last 30 days, we obviously see the backlash of KLC20. We can actually move it to 90 days and kind of see that even more. So active addresses is up to 200,000 at KLC20, and you can see the transaction count hits up to 15.7 million transactions in the KLC20 kind of time there. Obviously, it's come down from that, but I don't think I think that's just a normalization of the transactions and active addresses without KLC20. So as I said, let's just touch on the price. Currently trading, if we go to the lowest denomination here, currently trading at around 16.8, so nearly on that 17 cent line. Kaspa's price over the past, let's just go 7 days, has kind of creeped up a little bit from 12 cents all the way up to, let's just go with 17.5, somewhere around there. So not kind of hitting all-time highs. It did drop off right there, but that's probably from Kraken and the volume coming from there. And we would expect there to be, more price action from an exchange listing like this, but we'll kind of have to see. This is around half an hour after it's actually come through. If we go on a 1 month chart, it's kind of been very healthy since the, 10 cent range that we were seeing down here. A lot of people counted Kaspa out and a lot of people sold off, but subsequently it's had a nice run upwards. And I think some of the liquidity is coming back in from Bitcoin, people selling off other coins to get into Kaspa coin as well. We did have a video previously that did very well on the channel, maybe 4 or 5 days ago, talking about MEXC manipulating the price. One of these good things that happens when you have a massive exchange like Kraken is that it takes away that market dominance from another exchange and allows them to basically manipulate the price less. So MEXC trading volumes 52 million. Now Kraken only has around 5 million right now, but it is early days in terms of the amount of volume, but that is massive. In, let's just say it was around 45 minutes, we have this volume already, and that can take away some of the volume from these bigger exchanges, which in theory should stop them from manipulating the price. Obviously it's speculation, but I think all exchanges are doing it to some level, and if not the exchange, somebody is using the exchange to manipulate the price with massive sell orders or massive buy orders through there. So when we're comparing it to MEXC, you can obviously see this order book is running very, very quickly. So with Kraken, you kind of have to wait a little bit just for the spread to go down. It's already gone from 2.9 down to 1.4 in the past couple of minutes of recording. But this spread is probably, less than 0.01%, I would say, from the spread between these two. And we're kind of just seeing the early days of Kaspa on Kraken. I also don't know if they're doing futures, because it does say you can start margin trading here. I did just create this account, so you have to give it some time. I think it says 24 hours before you created an account to actually see or use the trading. So I didn't have a Kraken account previously, just because it only is trading in USD and euros, and currently we're in the UK, so we want it in GBP to on and off ramp that cryptocurrency. However, it is good to open up into the US markets. We're going back to it. You can see how quickly the order book is moving in MEXC, and we hope to see the order book moving that quickly on Kraken very soon. We are going to wait for the US people to come online to kind of check that out later on. But currently right now, it's been a good launch. You can see a little run up here. So since the Kraken announcement, let's just go, when was that? So if we go back here, 14th of November, and we go on price in the last 7 days, you can see 14th of November, it was around 12 cents. And since that Kraken announcement, you can see a massive spike up here to around 14.9. And then slowly, Kaspa coin has actually jumped up since then. You can obviously say it's correlated, but there's no real way to actually predict that it was from Kraken and them announcing the listing. But hopefully we see more price action on Kaspa coin and it can hit a new all-time high. So currently the all-time high that it's ever been is 20 cents. So we're looking to go to 21 cents, and hopefully within the next, before Christmas, I want to see 25 cents for Kaspa coin, and then the bull run, we'll see what happens. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Is this a good thing? And let me know your thoughts on when Binance or Coinbase are going to list Kaspa coin as well. Make sure you like the video and subscribe for more content like this.